Okay, welcome back. So today is part of our everyday one demo series. Uh, Yesterday we saw Agentforce, how we can leverage Agentforce to create some piece of Apex code. Like yesterday we created this account trigger structure, right? So today again we'll do some example. So, as because we are just starting this session, we will not do any complex example. We will start with small, simple example. Okay. So, okay. So we have a lot of events we have specified here, like before insert, before update, before delete, after insert, after update. To tell you, okay, one thing that basically these before events are useful when the record is not yet saved and the after event is used, let's say, to do any operation on the related records. Once the record is saved, you wanted to do something on the related or child records, something, or even unrelated records you can do, but that is after the DML operation. Before insert, before update, before delete are like before DML operation. Okay, so very common use case for this before event is like performing a data validation. You can do data validation using validation rule as well, but there are certain scenarios where you know this data validation you cannot do using validation because of its complexity or something. But today we'll see a simple validation. That validation you can do using validation rule also, using trigger also. But as we are learning trigger, we'll do it using trigger. Okay, so to if let's say you don't know anything, you just wanted to start what I can do in before event. Okay, just ask that agent force. Click on the agent force icon here. Go to the chat window and ask. Okay, what are all use case I can do in before trigger contact? Okay, let's see what it is suggesting. Hmm, otherwise, okay, it's not getting. Uh, I'll say, okay, help me understand, understand any common use case I can do using before trigger, for example, uh, before insert or before of, let's see, okay, yeah. So, uh, So you can see, when I ask what I can do in before insert, before update, like scenarios, it's saying data validation. It's saying before insert or update record, you can use trigger to validate data and enforce business growth. For example, you can ensure that required fields are not empty, values are with acceptable range or relationship are properly maintained. Okay, means data quality, data validation purpose we can use before event. Okay, now back to our code. So yesterday we created an account trigger. Okay, so in that account trigger, first thing we will do today, uh, we will create this trigger handler class. Okay, so first go here and say that uh, help me create a trigger handler class structure for account object with name. With name, you just put this name because we are using this name. Okay, this class is not exist. We are trying to create it. Instead of writing it from scratch, we are taking the help of Agentforce. So to to maximize our efficiency, so that maximum code will auto generate. Okay. Okay. Is it a class or is it a trigger? Okay, it's a trigger. Okay. So sometimes it is not you know properly creating because it's AI is still not fully capable of doing things. Okay, so I'll simplify it. Okay, help me write a class name account to your handler. Okay, sometimes when you reword your things, it works. So it's trying to create. Let's see. Mhm. Still not able to do. Okay, so we'll manually create this because it's not able to understand properly whether I'm asking for a trigger or a trigger handler class. So I'll if, if anytime it's not able to help, you can do it manually. Okay. So let's say I'm going to Apex class, right click on that, and I'll say that create Apex class. Okay. Then I'll put account trigger handler. This is the same name. Okay. Then enter. Now account trigger handler is created. In this first thing, okay, rest of the things I'll activate later. First thing I'll activate this one. Okay, the account trigger handler handle before insert. Let's say I'll create a class, and you see this is directly uh, the class name is directly calling the method name. So in that case, this method need to be a static method. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll copy this. I'll go here. I'll just remove this constructor because I don't want this constructor. I'll directly create a class called public static void okay your method name. Okay, now now it's automatically suggesting me. Okay, new account list. You said okay, tab tab it tab press the tab key, it will automatically before insert trigger is called. Okay, in this thing I will have I'll have my logic inside it. Okay, so now when you do before handle before insert, so you may call multiple logic. So for each logic, it is ideal to create one method. So we will see that. So you share that the parameter is account list. Okay, the account list. If you go here, the parameter is trigger.new. Trigger.new is a list. Okay, but trigger.old or the trigger.new and trigger.old, these two things are lists. If you know, the Apex has three types of collection. One is list collection, one is set collection, one is map collection. This trigger.new and trigger.old is list collection, but whereas trigger.new map and trigger.old map are like here when we go here we'll see we got that old map, we got that new map, these are maps. Okay, that we'll see later. For now we just go with the list. Okay, now we have the list. What we'll do right now, we'll we'll now try to think a logic. Okay, so as we are going to do a data validation, so And this is our, very initial example. I'll make it very simple. What we'll do, we'll write a validation so that the account name should be at least three character length. That means at least three characters. If you are putting account name is Google, it will accept because it is more than three characters. If you put account name as Microsoft, it will accept. But if you put account name is A, it will not because it is only one character. Account name is AB, still it will not work. But if you put account name is ABC, it is three character, it will accept. Okay. So this is how we are going to build the logic. Now I'll take the help of ChatGPT. Okay. So I'll say that okay. And as you are writing the the code in the class handler itself, if you put your cursor here and then you write, so this agent force know the context, okay? So what to do and what not to do. So you don't have to worry about that, okay? It's contextual. It is context aware, so it knows that you are going to do what, okay? So I will say that please help me write a uh, validation method called uh, account name uh, validation, which will accept uh, accept a list of account and check account name must be three or more than three character length. Okay, so let's see. So as I was saying that this is generative AI, it will not be always correct. You have to, if sometimes it's not doing correctly, you have to correct it. See, this time it has generated. Just copy this piece of code here, okay, and paste it. You see, it has created almost the code for you, okay. It's saying that, okay, I want account validation account, okay, where it's saying that account star. When it is putting star, no, I would say that you don't put star. Okay, though it is putting, you put a very good name which someone can see and understand this is a variable of type what. Instead of star, I can see SEC. SEC is a variable. So here I can see, and here also I will replace star with SEC. Okay, SEC. I am I'm trying to use it as a account variable, account record variable. Okay, so here also you put SSE. So now I'll say SSE that add error. Okay, account name must be three or more character length. Now my validation method is ready. What I'm supposed to do, I just have to punch this method inside this method. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll copy this and okay, and paste this, and you see it's automatically suggesting you the new account will be the variable. Just press the tab to accept the auto suggestion. Okay, now it's almost done. Save it. Okay, now first deploy this class, deploy this source to the org. If you don't know how to do VS Code setup, deploying to code to source org and all, there is another video in my same channel. You can check that how to use VS Code for your Apex development and all. Okay, you see it is deployed successfully to the org. Now go back to the account trigger and you remember we on comment because the rest of the things are commented. You can see here it is commented, commented here it is commented because we have not started working on this thing. Just doing the example of before insert. So I have uncommented only this one. Okay, and it is not saved. That is because this circular icon is coming here. Control S, save the file. Then you put it, deploy the source to our. Okay. Now trigger is also deployed. That means this trigger will now execute on before and insert event. It will call the before insert method of this trigger handler class. If I'll go to the trigger handler class before insert, again calling the account validation method where I am checking if the account name is not equal to null and account name of length less than 3 characters, then throw this error. Okay, let's try if this validation is working or not. Go to go to the Salesforce and okay, just switch to at least sales application. Okay, okay, sales application. Click on the app menu and then you can find the sales application. So, so what we did, we have written this figure on the account object. Okay, this figure is running on the account object. So we have written the validation on the account name. So we'll try to create an account. Let's say first we'll try to create an account saying that which is less than 3 character length. Let's say I'm saying that MS Microsoft. I am not writing Microsoft. I'm saying MS. Okay, and I am just giving this account number that 100. Okay, I'm not filling all the fields, but at least some of the fields I'm trying to. It's a hot account. I'm saying rest of the fields are not mandatory. I'm leaving it as blank and try to click the save button. See, it's the same validation what we have written is fine. Account name must be 3 or more character length, which we have written here in our validation list. Okay, now what we'll do? So we will now change image to Microsoft. Okay, now try to save. Now it's set. Okay, that means our validation is working properly. You see here, if you go to the detail page, the Microsoft account is created. So now I believe you understood, how to write a simple validation, okay, for the before event. And while doing that, I have used maximum to maximum this agent force for developer so that this piece of code automatically generated. This will not only help new developer, also help experienced developer. Okay, so to write code faster or to improve efficiency of your code. And while you are doing this agent force for developer, so best practices are also followed. So you don't have to, much worried about that. So Salesforce Agentforce for developer knows that what are all Salesforce best practices need to be followed while writing the code. Okay, I believe you would have understood that. Okay, so how we can write a very simple trigger for data validation, leveraging Agentforce for developer to write the code much faster, much better, and much cleaner. Okay, I hope you would have enjoyed this video. Tomorrow again we will see another demo. So slowly we will make one by one demo so that you'll get more and more knowledge on Apex Trigger, Apex classes and all. So if you like this video, please share with your friends. Give a thumbs up. Also, if you have any other feedback, please feel free to put a comment on the comment box. Um, and if you really appreciate this video, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Thanks for your time. Have a great day.